Okay, what we're going to talk about is the perfect trade plan and the worst execution. Coming up next. All right, we're back. LFIN. I'm sure you've been watching the markets. Everyone knows about this one. I was eyeballing this thing. I bought it a couple of times. But my trade on Thursday is the one I'm wanting to talk about. I actually had a nice winner on it. Let's see here. 5. I had a short on it that I won. 5 days, 5 minutes. There we go. I actually caught a piece of it right here. I shorted here. Got some of it right here. Caught this move. Or was it this move? Anyways, I got a short right here. And then I told myself, you know what? I think this thing has legs. I was watching it overnight. And I told myself that if it could get over $13, breaking the high of the previous day, that this is going to be a perfect buy. So, let's see here. Let's go to the 1 minute chart. Here we go. Here's the move right here. So, I'm watching this right at the open. It's gapping up to this $13 area, and you can see the $13 area. So right at the open, I'm watching this thing, and it breaks over 13 immediately. Breaks over 13 immediately. So right there, I hotkey it in, thinking that this thing is going to take off. And the way my hotkey is set up, it's set to hit the ask so I can make sure to get an execution, because I thought once this thing broke over 13, it's going to take off. Well, as you can see, it broke over 13. I got a bad entry at 13.30. And so I'm sitting there and I'm watching this thing, and I'm set my risk at 13. So I basically pretty much the high right here was, I basically bought at the high of this candle. I bought pretty much the dead top. So that right there kind of set me off, because this thing's going back and forth. And I set my risk at $13. If it can't hold 13, I'm out. And I waited till the bid and the ask got above 13 before I bought. I don't want to see just the ask. I want to see the bid and the ask. So I bought on the first minute of the candle. It can't break the high right here, and then in the third minute of the day, the thing gets slapped back all the way down to the 250s. And as soon as it broke that, it got slapped back to the 250s. When it got any kind of rebound, I immediately hotkeyed it out. I got out at 290. I lost 40 cents, a few $100, and so yeah. So then I'm watching it. It's not breaking the high. It's not breaking. It's not breaking. It's not breaking. But it is forming. And what I failed to notice is that it's forming a flat top breakout, an ascending triangle. You can see the higher lows, and then this becomes a flat top breakout. And I don't know what the hell I was thinking when this candle took off and broke that high. I cannot believe I didn't buy it. Or even on this pullback right here. I don't know why I didn't buy it. And then once it really took off, it was like I didn't want to chase it. I just kind of got deer in the headlights right here. I mean, I had the perfect plan and a terrible execution. On the positive side, later in the day, I did buy it later in the day. So it had its run all the way up to the 17s, came down, broke out again, pulled back. Now it's making lower highs. Making lower highs, making lower highs, making lower highs. Now, I decided, you know what, this thing's going to run again. So I bought it again. Right here. So it's making a lower high, making a lower high. So then right here, you see it's consolidating. I decided to buy right here because I thought it was going to take off right here. So I buy right in this range. I think around like, I think it was like 17, 16, something like that. And then you get this hard slap back. Boom, that shook me out. So I lost again right there. So then I'm continuing to watch it. Comes up. And it's still making lower highs. It's still holding support. And then when it started to break down right here, I gave up on it. I stepped away from my computer. I was like, screw this thing. I'm done with it for the day. And I went and laid down. As soon as I laid down, I see it start to spike. And I hopped up, ran over to my computer, and I didn't buy it immediately. I think I waited till it broke over 18. So it broke over this pivot point right here. I waited till it broke over 18 and I got in. And I got in just before 18. I think it was just before 18. It was like 17, like 80, I think. And I immediately took half off in the high 18s, like 18.80, something like that. I made almost $1 share on it. It pulls back. And then it consolidates right here. It tried to break out, and whenever it tried to break out and it didn't do it right there, I lost patience for it and I got out. So basically, I made $1 share on it. So I made a little bit back. But as you can see, if I would have just hung in there, as you can see, this thing really, I mean, man, wish I could have held for that. Would have went all the way to 20. That would have been a nice $3 winner right there on 500 shares. So I mean, that's $1,500, but whatever. At least I got some of it back right here on this move right there. So I got a piece back. Anyways, I had the perfect trade plan on this thing. This is a picture perfect setup from breaking the previous day's high and then making these lower highs and it taking off again. These are, I mean, this is a picture perfect setup. I have just got to learn to be more patient with my longs. That's a huge flaw in my game, is I have no patience for a lot of longs. You can see the ascending triangle, flat top breakout, boom, takes off. And then you just you can see the moving average right here. When it pulls back, I mean, that's another entry spot. That's an entry spot. So it is what it is. Can't trade them all perfect. Kind of frustrating, but at least I got some back over here. But that's why I'm doing this video lesson, is to reinforce it in my brain, go through the emotions of what I was thinking, how I was feeling, and then the next time I see this same setup, I can be a little bit more composed in the moment. So, and that's what it takes when these stocks are moving fast. You can't panic, you can't freak out. You got to be quick, but you got to be quick at the right times. You got to have well-timed aggression. So, but yeah, LFIN. It's been a fun one to trade. A lot of lessons here. All right, leave a comment and subscribe, bitches. Peace.